Hello, my name is Kayla Scott, and I am a 24-year-old waitress in school. The woman that I will be speaking about today is also a 24-year-old waitress in school. And now she is a successful member of the Senate that is paving a way for future Democrats. Her name is Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. She is a woman who has succeeded despite tremendous hardships. And although I don't want to become someone in the political sphere myself, she gives me hope that I can be whoever I want to be. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez is a woman who has consistently broken boundaries for women, especially women of color. First, I would like to discuss her hardships that has sparked a fire in her for change. She was the daughter of two middle-class people who worked from the Bronx. They worked really hard for everything that they had. When she was in college, she found out that her father was diagnosed with cancer. Soon after, that cancer took his life. Her and her mother were left with crippling debt, and that debt forced Alexandria to work multiple jobs to compensate. Immediately, she saw the issues in social services and the health system, and she wanted to make a change. Being in the Bronx also changed the way that she looked at life. She had a different perspective than many politicians that we know today. She saw the struggle firsthand of low-income families around her and knew something had to change. According to Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez online biography from ocasio-cortez.house.gov, representing New York's 14th district, written in 2022, Alexandria began campaigning with Bernie Sanders and used her intimate knowledge of the working class struggles to advocate and campaign. This experience campaigning with Bernie Sanders was what she needed to start her own campaign for Congress. Many people called her campaign a long shot, but suddenly it turned real because she, for the first time in a while, was advocating for people that people usually didn't advocate for. She refused to take money from large corporations for her campaigning. She took what she learned from working with other organizations in her campaign and led a leaderless campaign that appealed to the masses. Ultimately, she wins the youngest Latina woman in Senate. Now that I have discussed what Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez in her campaign and the hardships that sparked the drive for her running, I will discuss the political activism. Within the first term of Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez's term, she introduced 23 pieces of new legislation that mainly appealed to low and middle class issues, such as the Loan Shark Prevention Act that proposed a 15% interest cap. She also proposed a livable wage required by federal contractors, raising the federal poverty line, and including immigrants in Social Security benefits. Notably, she also introduced the Green New Deal, which creates many livable wage jobs over 10 years and helps with anti-pollution efforts. The Green New Deal has also influenced many other pieces of legislation. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez also fought hard for the child tax credit and the funeral assistance program during COVID-19. She has never faltered from her ideals of having an America where everyone can afford to live in it. So far, I have covered the hardships that sparked a fire in Alexandria. Secondly, political activism in Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez created. And my final point, I will be creating a future of hope. According to womenshistory.org, with a biography written by Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez in 2023, the senator has such a young career, yet has been so successful and created so much hope in the years to come. As of 2022, Alexandria sponsored or co-sponsored over 100 pieces of legislation, while also utilizing the powerful tool of social media across generations to reach larger masses of people. She also is breaking down barriers for women not only of color, but she's also breaking down barriers for all women. People who are born into politics now are not the only people who can run. She is showing that everyone can. In conclusion, she is someone who has inspired me, and she is someone who has inspired many people in the coming years. And she is someone that we need to look out for. Thank you.